Many of us have very tight, stiff, knotted up glutes with plenty of trigger points in them. So I'm going to share some self-myofascial release techniques using a lacrosse ball to help relieve that tension and work those knots and trigger points out. So I like to begin by working in the hip area, up high on the pelvis, digging in deep and really taking my time here. It's very important that you allow the lacrosse ball to really sink deep into those hips. So take some deep, relaxing breaths. Try to relax yourself and let that lacrosse ball sink right in and slowly move it out and look around, get a feel for any trigger points that you may have. So I'm going to roll it right down towards the bottom of my glute here. And then I'm going to roll back down quickly and start at the top of the pelvis, top of the glute muscle. And notice how I begin by leaning back. So I'm lying back, so a lot of pressure is now on the upper glute. And as I'm rolling the ball down my glute, I begin to sit up a bit more, and that just creates even more pressure in that target area. More weight is going down onto the ball. So you want to make sure that you're not resisting this. You're not holding your breath and tensing up. You really want that ball to sink deep into your glutes. Take some nice deep relaxing breaths. Find that trigger point. When you find that trigger point, you want to relax even more and let it sink into the ball sink into your glutes, and you'll feel it pulsate, feel it work itself out. And as it's working yourself out, and you begin to roll it even more, you may feel it kind of ball up on you, and you want to keep rolling, and let it work itself out, and just work it right out to the end, to the bottom of the glute muscle here. So as I'm sitting up, I'm getting towards the lower portion of the glute, and now so I worked myself out from the hip, and I'm going in towards the sacrum, towards the inner aspect of the glute muscle, and covering the entire surface area in a nice, slow, controlled manner. And there you go. Found a knot, found a trigger point. Deep breath. Let it work itself out and continue rolling that knot out. And then move on. And now you may want to explore with your knees bent. This is going to get even deeper into the glute muscle, deeper into the hip. So just play around with straight leg. I recommend straight leg first, and then finish off with your knee bent so you can get deep into that glute muscle, deep into the hip area. Find those trigger points. It's going to hurt like crazy. Take some deep breaths here. Relax. The ball's not going to be able to sink in as deep with your knees bent here, but still, yeah, you want to relax, and it's already going to be nice and deep because your knees are bent. So the glutes are going to feel a little bit firmer, a little bit harder at this point. But the muscle, the ball is going to be digging deep into that glute area. Work itself out, and you'll be amazed at the relief that you experience from this.